Good morning. This is Anka Metcalf with TradeOutloud.com. Welcome to the pre-market game plan for the major future indices. Gold and oil for today. It is Wednesday. It is December 7th. It is 9:10 a.m. Eastern Time. So what we have overnight in YM is actually an attempt into this prior high at 19,275, 19,276 area. Come back, tested support at 19,220. No surprise there. And right now it's taking off. So I see a possible play here above this 19,240. This is going to be the area. And the stop has to be below the 19,220 area. Further targets, we're going to look for 19,265, 19,280, 19,290, and all the way targets into 19,300. Let's take a look at ES. And ES has attempted to make a new high here, yet we're not trading at all-time highs. Remember, the all-time high is 2213.75. We came close to that though. We pulled back, tested support here, tested support level, flurry down, thus forming a new pivot low, which we should consider moving forward as a support level at 2206.75. Trigger over 2210 can be possible for a buy area, can possibly be a buy area for a further continuation higher into this prior high as a target at 2212. And keep in mind that if you want to keep a tight stop, you should look at a smaller time frame. However, give it enough wiggle room because you've seen it how it wiggled here. No downside to this, no downside to ES, no downside to YM. And let's take a look at NQ here. And NQ is actually basing right here. We have support at 47.72 and we have resistance at 47.95. And as of this moment, NQ is the most unclearest indice because it does look like it is a range. So it's a toss of a coin. It's a 50-50 shot at a long or a short situation. I will consider this as a long over 47.95, and I would look for a possible buy-off support area at 47.70 or 47.75, but you have to be very careful here and give it a little bit of wiggle room for a stop. Even if you determine a hard stop at 47.72, let's say, for example, if this is your support area, you have to keep in mind that you have to give it all the way a little bit of wiggle room to these prior lows on the hourly chart. So as for right now, we do have this hourly bar that is being formed here with support at 47.70, below 47.74, and we do have a high of 47.80. This would be a very tight stop or a bounce off support area to carry into target at 47.94. You could take half a position here at the bottom, add the other half at 47.95, 47.94 area, and a possible continuation long into 4,800 and 48.20, 48.40 area, 48.50 for the day and going into tomorrow. Talking about relative strength and relative weakness, YM is the strongest one that is leading right now, followed by ES and NQ. TF is also, and I'm going to bring the chart up right here since this is going to be on my radar for today as well. Yesterday and the day before had a beautiful run to the upside, was one of the strongest indices, and I know we haven't been talking about this. Russell Russell 2000 E-mini. It is very strong. It has established support at 1347, secondary level of support at 1350, and a break of this area at 1352 can release more buying pressure. That can literally take the price higher to 1355. 1360 area. So these are going to be the targets moving forward. Obviously, there are more targets as we approach into the 1370s. Don't forget, yesterday we have established a new all-time high in this at 1354. So it is definitely the strongest. So Russell is leading, followed by Dow. And then followed by the S&P 500 and then NASDAQ. Let's take a look at gold. Gold is ramping up a little bit, and I love what I'm seeing on the daily chart. This can possibly be a swing situation to the upside, but it's not really ready yet. So in terms of day trading, it's very, very sloppy. However, you can look for a much clearer chart on a smaller time frame, such as if you were looking at this morning, you had a beautiful bull sandwich that occurred at the trigger was at 8:54 a.m. For those of you that are my students, know what to look for. So take a look at the bull sandwich on the 2-minute at 8:54. That was a beautiful projection into the next level at 1180. So you guys that are my traders know those entries and know those targets. So beautiful continuation to the upside. However, it is reaching resistance at this point. But if it breaks through this resistance, a further target into 1190 is possible in GC. Let's take a look at CL, and this is the last indice that we're going to look at for today. And oil is weakening right here. However, yesterday I did give it a little bit of wiggle room into the closed. I covered very close. It reached our target into $51, so not too bad. With a 2R gain right here in CL. Testing support level 50.25 right here, and it's looking very neutral. Don't forget that if you take a look onto the daily chart, which I'm going to bring right now, this has been the area of retest for 3 trading sessions. So it's it's a very, very strong cluster of support at $50.22. So moving forward, I'm going to keep an eye on CL. However, it's not one of my favorite trades. I'm actually looking on a 2-minute chart right here, which is toss of a coin, just like NQ is, but with a tighter range. In terms of if it breaks $50.50, can continue higher. And the first target you're going to look for, and actually this can be a play on its own. So keep in mind, take a look. I would consider the entry 50.50. The stop is going to be below $50.33. And the first target is going to be $50.66, followed by $50.80, and back to $51. However, we have a series of descending bottoms right here. We have also a support level right here, and we might get a little bit of selling pressure coming in at 50.24. So with that in mind, if we don't break above 50.50, if we get a break below $50.33, that could be an alternate entry for a short position that can carry price into $49.50. This was all for today. Don't forget, we have a new class that is coming up this weekend. It is a 7-day power income day trading and swing trading class. 2 comprehensive seminar days on the 10th and the 11th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And followed by a 5-day trading lab where we put everything together and you get to trade along with me from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock Eastern Time. And if you're interested, please email me at info@tradeoutloud.com. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope to see you tomorrow morning.